Thursday afternoon on-demand storm tracker forecast time. Chief Meteorologist Mike Hurt checking with you around 3 p.m. analyzing all the wildfire smoke that's been moving up into Montana. We highlighted this Wednesday night at 10 o'clock on our 10 o'clock newscast, but there's a lot of fire activity in Northern California, and the jet stream is pulling it to the north and east. Now, it's a lot worse across northern Utah into Idaho and into Wyoming, but it is very noticeable across most of southern Montana. So this is a forecast model that shows, again, all these bright areas you see down here in California. There's some massive wildfires there in central and northern California. There's a few in Oregon, a few up here in Washington. You can see a few down in Colorado and Utah. And again, we have one here on the Montana-Idaho state line. So with the flow out of the south and west, at times you'll see these big columns of smoke push up into southwestern Montana, but it's going to be an off and on deal. So we're not going to be looking at improved air quality, I don't think, in the short term. So let's break it down. The air quality rating, because we haven't really had to deal with this yet this summer. So air quality ratings for the Montana Department of Environmental Quality is broken down into 6 categories, with good being good. Moderate is kind of the next step, but there's several layers of unhealthy, and then the worst is hazardous. So where are we this afternoon across southwestern Montana? Moderate. And it may seem like it should be worse, but give it time. As long as this thick smoke sits over the valley, the longer that sits there, the ratings start to inch their way back up. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of these ratings get up into the unhealthy range later tonight or possibly into tomorrow. The other issue is isolated thunderstorms, and there are red flag warnings out until 10 p.m. tonight. Some of these thunderstorms across southwestern central eastern Montana could be on the strong borderline severe side. Not a lot of activity here at 3 o'clock, but give it time, because I think it will fire between about 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock this evening, and that's what our forecast model is showing, that some isolated rumbles trying to develop from Butte back off towards the east. But after midnight, all that goes away. So we'll be settling in with a high pressure ridge, which will lock us into some very smoky skies, both of the valleys and higher elevations, for the next several days. So Butte, I think the bigger issue will be air quality, not so much in the way of thunderstorm activity, but 40s tonight, 80s tomorrow, and we're starting to inch our way back up into the upper 80s, and we'll possibly hit the lower 90s this weekend at Bozeman. And again, a lot more wildfire smoke is likely this weekend.